Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Thursday, May 4, reveals that Eric Brady, Greg Vaughn, gave Sloan Peterson, Jessica Surfy, a rose in the town square and thought he should step up his romantic game now that she was his girlfriend. Sloan kissed Eric in gratitude just before Nicole Walker, Ariane Zucker, appeared and glared at them. Once Sloan left to deal with a client, Nicole got updates from Eric on his decision to get back together with Sloan and become a real couple with her. Nicole worried since no one thought highly of Sloan, who might be headed to Statesville soon. Eric objected to that kind of talk since he knew Sloan was innocent, so Nicole just urged him to be careful. Nicole also hoped that Sloan would keep quiet about her sleeping with Eric while drugged since E.J. Demira, Dan Furigal, might blow it out of proportion. In the end, both Nicole and Eric agreed that they wanted each other to be happy, even if it was with Sloan and E.J. At the Demira mansion on Thursday's Days episode, E.J. grumbled when he found Gabby Hernandez, Camila Banas, and Stefan Demira, Brandon Barash, making out in the living room. Gabby piped up about EJ's performance review now that she's been observing him as a consultant and gave him an F- for a long list of terrible problems. EJ was annoyed and pointed out that Nicole was a consultant as well, so she would have plenty to say about Stefan's performance when she got back from her shopping trip. Later, Stefan decided to go for a run while Gabby prepared to turn in her performance review to Mr. Wei Shin, Clyde Kuzatsu, and the board. When Nicole returned, she found out about Gabby's scathing review and planned to email an equally scathing one against Stefan, but she clutched her stomach in pain before she could send it. As Nicole cried out and sank back on a chair, Gabby wondered if she was okay. In Colin Bedford's Jasper Newman motel room, he gave Talia Hunter, actress civilian, another pep talk. Colin knew it'd be hard because of Talia's conscience, but he felt certain she could seduce Chanel Dupree, Raven Bowens, and break her heart. At the pub on Thursday's Days episode, Jada Hunter, Elia Canto, complained to Rafe Hernandez, Galen Deering, about the evidence that was piling up against Talia and confronted her sister after she arrived. Once Jada asked if Talia trashed Paulina Price's, Jackie Harry, office, she pointed out that the hardware store owner remembered her making a key copy the day of the office break-in. Talia acted outraged and hurt over the accusation before insisting she had an extra apartment key made for the room upstairs. After Talia said she forgot to mention it before, Jada noted that her sister had been forgetting a lot lately. After Jada went upstairs and made sure the key worked, she felt guilty when she returned to Rafe. Jada still thought Talia's story seemed fishy, but she worried about Talia's reaction and wanted to smooth things over. Rafe suggested letting Talia cool off first, but Jada called out to her sister when she walked by all dressed up for her date. Talia ignored Jada, who seemed frustrated over the whole situation. At Paulina's place, she found out about Chanel Dupree's, Raven Bowens, date with Talia and worried about her rushing into another relationship too soon. The channel wanted to have some fun and vowed to take things slow. At the bistro, Talia texted Colin in total freakout mode since Jada just accused her of breaking in Paulina's office. Although Talia handled it, she wondered if she should call off the date since she was so nervous. Colin texted back to reassure Talia, who seemed surprisingly interested once Chanel sauntered in looking so lovely. Chanel and Talia exchanged compliments before they sat down at a table together. Since Chanel knew Talia was new at dating girls, she pointed out there was no rush and there were no expectations. Talia smiled a bit over her menu like she was genuinely starting to fall for Chanel beyond the charade. Next on Thursday's DOL show, Colin eavesdropped on Sloan and a client named Connie, Julie Dove, at the local bar. Connie got some guidance from Sloan since she was anxious about her testimony in court tomorrow. Sloan went over everything with Connie, who remained a little concerned since Sloan had been accused of harassing Polina and her family. Although Connie had heard news about that, Sloan insisted it wasn't an issue and maintained that she was innocent. Once Sloan was gone, Colin approached Connie and introduced himself as Logan. Since Logan had been watching and listening, he noted that he was a good judge of character and could tell that Sloan was a person of integrity. Back with Sloan, she caught up with EJ and formally introduced herself outside the pub. EJ and Sloan thought back to the awkward night they had at the bistro when they were on dates with Nicole and Eric, but Sloan thought it was nothing compared to finding them in bed together. EJ's face fell, so Sloan realized he didn't know about what happened when Eric and Nicole were drugged on the biscuits recently. Although Sloan tried to downplay it, EJ looked livid as he thanked her for the heads up. After Sloan took off on Thursday's day's episode, EJ seemed ready for a fierce face-off as Eric appeared. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Eric and EJ are indeed on the verge of a brawl, so stick with DOLL. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Days of Our Lives Gossip YouTube channel for more update news.